Moving to a big city, you gonna learn two lessons very quickly. The first one you gonna learn is everybody friendly ain't your friend, and everything that glitters is not gold. See, one thing that always stuck with me is when I first got to the city where I'm at, a guy told me it's the city of sunshine and shady people. And that was very interesting. That's something I couldn't just let slide over my head like that. It really stuck with me. You know? But then, being here, I noticed the common thing amongst individuals. I noticed that unlike the small town that I was from, everybody here had this certain separatism to them. It's like they wasn't connected to their neighbors and families and stuff like it was being from a small town where I'm from. See, things is more close knitted. Out in the city where I'm at now, it's like everybody is for themselves. You don't really see the cookouts and hangouts and people greeting their neighbors and going over to their neighbor's house. Everybody pretty much just stays to themselves. So that was weird to me. You know, us as people, you know, when we tend to move away from home, we tend to search for things that remind us of like back home. It's the reasons why a lot of people be like, where the good food at? Or if somebody eats some good food at a restaurant, they'd be like, whoo, this just like back home. It's because the familiarity puts you in a place of comfort. You know what I'm saying? And I was searching for that in people. You know, I would befriend individuals that will remind me of people from back like home. You know what I'm saying? But I started to notice, like, you know, everybody that reminds you of somebody, that person that they remind you of, those are two different people. And you got to remember that. Because you can't go along out here trusting everybody. Because people keep some skeletons in their closet. And the more you don't know about a person, the more one day, hopefully, you don't have to learn about a person, if you catch where I'm coming from. I just want to share this fact with you that I think people should really, really take into consideration before you go out here just willy-nilly being friendly with people. Understand this. In the United States alone, over 600,000 people go missing a year. Think about that. Do you know how many people is 600,000? And that's a whole body. Like, where is they going, bro? Where is they going? You can't just hide that in your pocket. Like, those people are somewhere. Understand that. Can you fathom that? Like, 600,000 people going missing, and like they're never found again. That's crazy. Do you understand how many people that is? I'm a very, very paranoid person sometimes. Like, I'm the type of person, if I have a drink with no lid on it and I set it down and I step away from that drink and I don't have my eyes on that drink, I'm never gonna pick it up again to drink it. I have a real, phobia of that. I'm really non-trusting to that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be Mickey'd and all that type of shit. I didn't hear horror stories of that. But one day I found myself, hanging out at this little lounge down in the near downtown area. And I'm just lounging by myself. It's a solo trip. I'm just going out just to be a little social and just to stick my head out in the streets just to see what's out there. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm vibing, I'm meeting a couple people, shaking a couple hands, just socializing, doing my little thing. And I come across this couple. It's an interesting couple. I'm gonna say the woman, it was a girl and a guy. The woman, she was a very, very, very pretty woman, The guy was, like an average looking guy, but the woman, she was stunning, you know what I'm saying? And she was very, very friendly. The guy was a little standoffish at first, but however, she broke the ice, you know what I'm saying? She get to asking me about my locks and who does my locks and how long it take for my hair to lock up, you know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, fun fact, this couple was of the Caucasian, you know what I'm saying? So it's the typical things you will feel like a Caucasian and walk up and ask you like about your hair and wish they had hair like that, and I got high cheekbones and stuff, and like it was cool, you know what I'm saying, talking to her. But however, from me being from my culture, I'm kind of like looking at her like, damn, you gonna just do this in front of your guy? Like, your guy is right here. And you know what I'm saying? But however, he was a little standoffish, but I guess he was cool with it. So I'm like, all right, I guess they just friendly people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just chopping it up with them, being social. And she asked me a question. She like, what she asked me was, do you party? And me being me, I'm just like, I party sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, we here at a party right now. Obviously, I party. She like, no, do you party? And then the husband stepped in and she was like, do you do blow? And I'm like, oh, nah, that ain't my thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't partake in that. I'm just hanging out today. I'm just socializing. She like, oh, well, let me buy you a drink. I'm like, actually, I don't drink either. She like, oh, wow. So why you don't drink? Which is a weird question people ask, but she was like, why you don't drink? Is it because you had a problem with it, you can't handle it, or you like a vegan or something? I'm like, actually it's because I did have a problem with it, and I choose not to partake in it now. But you know what I'm saying? She was like, she didn't press the issue for real. She was just like, okay, well, all right. Well, she asked me to go to the dance floor after that, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, hey, he like, oh yeah, have at it. So the guy was cool with it, so we went to the dance floor. She was doing her little stiff ass moves and shit, and I'm just in my groove and shit. We just chilling, having a good time, and I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. He cool with it, she cool with it, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So we just get to dancing on the dance floor. But it got a little weird after that, because even though her dude was right there, she started kind of dancing very provocative, and me being a person where I'm from, I just feel like that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want no dude grinding all up on my girl in front of my face. So I'm like, man, okay, I'm not comfortable doing this. She like, hey, it's fine. He's okay with it. We swingers. All right, let me quit judging these people. Okay, that's their lifestyle. It's not my lifestyle. Hey, that's his girl. That's their problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling at this point. So, the song end, you know what I'm saying? I'm instantly back to my seat. Beeline, you know what I'm saying? I went, that was kind of awkward for me, and I got a little social anxiety. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? The night get kind of late, you know what I'm saying? She slide me her number, like, hey, you seem like a really cool guy, you know what I'm saying? She slide me her number. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Nice meeting y'all seem like some cool people. I ain't with that swinging shit, though. Hope this ain't that type of party y'all think that it is, but you know what I'm saying? So look, about 2 weeks later, the husband hit me up. He like, hey, yo, what's happening, Fee? I need a shape up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I looked, I found an open slot, was like, hey, come at this time. He like, bet, say no more. Came through. I cut his hair, it wasn't no weird shit. We was conversating. He was like, yeah, my bad for that night, man. If my girl kind of like freaks you out a little bit, she's a firecracker. And I'm like, yeah, she definitely is a firecracker. I see what you got on your hand, man. But shit, at least y'all, doing y'all thing, y'all having fun. Hey, we listen, we don't judge. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, she really feel your vibe. She likes you. And I'm like me? What you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me? Or is she like, you know what I'm saying, just think I'm a cool person? She's like, oh no, it's nothing like that. She just think you a cool person. Oh, I'm like, okay, yeah, she dope too. That's what's up, man. So you know what I'm saying? I get him crispy, I send him on his way. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't hear from him for 3 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? She hit me up. Not even him. She hit me up. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She like, hey, this so-and-so. How you doing today? I'm like, man, I'm good. How you been? She like, nothing. Life, just working, stuff with the hubby, blase skippy. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But then she like, hey, I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a pool out back, you know. It's gonna be hot next week. You know, you should slide through on Saturday. And you know what I'm saying? She was like, it's gonna be a lot of people there that they inviting because you know what I'm saying? She was like, that'll be a good networking spot for you, your music, your videography, and you know, your barbers. You know, get your clientele up. And you know, with me not being from here, it is harder to get clientele because it ain't like I know anybody. So I really have to drive and really create conversations and get to know people in order for me to get potential clients. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I started thinking about it like that, like on some networking shit. Like, damn, you know what? Damn, maybe I should go to that party. You know what I'm saying? But then I get to thinking like, damn, am I about to be the only one like me in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. Like me in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I guess I was just like, you know, it's time for me to open up a little bit. Can't be so closed-minded. Let's go to this party, you know what I'm saying? Plus it is gonna be hot. A pool wouldn't be too bad, you feel me? So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what time is the party? She like, it's like 7 o'clock ish, you know what I'm saying? But everybody go get there around 8. I'm like, alright, cool, bet. Say no more. Send me the Addy, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? She sent me the Addy. You know, so you know what I'm saying? I get in the car, type in the Addy in the GPS, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I get fresh to death. Urbanly fresh. Dope point fresh. You know what I'm saying? I get fresh. Hop in the whip. I'm driving down there. You know what I'm saying? I hit it. You know what I'm saying? It's like 45 minutes away. So this kind of far, but you know where I'm at. You take the highway to down there everywhere you go. So that ain't nothing new. You feel me? So you know, I get in the car, you know, I take the drive, you know what I'm saying? I got my music going, I'm turned up, I'm listening to beats, you know what I'm saying? And I get there, you know what I'm saying? So I get there, I pull up, and when I get there, bro, where they live at, it's like one of those dirt roads. Like, it's really, really far out there. They live in the hills, bro. So it's really, really far out there, dirt roads, no lights. Like, you gotta have your high beams on driving through this joint, you know what I'm saying? So you know, as I'm pulling up, it's a whole bunch of like open fields in a house. Open fields in a house. Like big ass houses. Like you gotta have money to live in this area. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just driving through the area. I pull up to the house, you know what I'm saying? I get there, you know what I'm saying? It's like a gate code. So, you know, I text her back. I'm like, well, you know, what's the gate code? I'm at the gate. She give me the gate code. I type it in. Boop. The gate open. And when I get there, bro, it's not as many people as I thought would be at this party. I'm seeing about 10, 15 cars, bro. And this crib big. This is a big ass house. Only 10 to 15 people. You know what I'm saying? I hear some music going through the back area. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, that's where they at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a gate on the side of the house. So instead of going through the front, I assume they want me to go through the gate on the side of the house. So, you know what I'm saying? I get out the car, lock my doors, you know what I'm saying? Beat my alarm. Beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? To get to walk into the gate. I get to the gate. Bro already at the gate waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, what up, Fee? What up? You know what I'm saying? He ain't got his shirt on. He got the swim trunks on. It looked like they was dipping in the pool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I instantly go straight through the gate. You know what I'm saying? I get to the back. I see her sitting over there like she entertaining a couple of other friends. And there's some girls over there and there's some dudes over there. So, you know, I'm just instantly in this party. I'm feeling kind of weird because I don't know nobody in this bitch. But you know what I'm saying? She see me, she like, hey. She walk up, she gave me a hug. She's like, nice seeing you again. You know what I'm saying? I get to chopping it up. I'm like, nice seeing you. You know what I'm saying? And when I hug her, the guy said a slick remark like, here your boyfriend. And then, you know what I'm saying? It was weird because I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, this is your girl. Why would you say some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? But I brush it off, whatever. Blase Skippy. They like, you getting in the pool? I'm like, shit, actually, I ain't even bring my swim trunks. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a pool party, but I forgot to bring my swim trunks. He's like, hey, don't worry about it. I got a pair. I'm like, shit, man, I really don't wear people motherfucking clothes. I just don't do that. He like, no, I got a fresh pair. He pulled out a fresh, he went in the house, grabbed a fresh pair with the tag on that boy. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers just really know how to fucking get a nigga. Damn, I can't just refuse that. I just said that. So fuck it, man. I got the trunks, you know what I'm saying? Bro showed me to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? I go in the house, I switch up, I'm in the trunks. But I got the beater on with the trunks. Because I ain't just about to go out here nipple swinging in this bitch. Y'all got me fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But still, I throw on the trunks, I'm headed to the pool. You know what I'm saying? It's hot outside. Instantly, I was just jumping that bitch. Oh, nigga, straight up in that bitch. Wet as a bitch, man. I'm in that bitch. I'm in it to win it, man. But I notice, I look around, man, and it's only one other person like me at the whole fucking party. So I instantly seen, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to go say what up to bro. So I don't feel alone in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I get out the pool, I drip off a little bit. He hand me a towel, bro. I grab that bitch, wipe off, put it around my neck. I instantly head over to bro. I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, hello. I'm like taking back and shit. Like, damn, nigga. Like, where the fuck your soul go, nigga? What you mean? Hello. He like, hello, how are you doing? So I'm like, oh, okay. He just a nerdy type of dude. But hey, you still just like me. Fuck it. You how you is and not how I am. But shit, at least I'm not alone. I'm gonna get to know your ass. So, you know what I'm saying? I asked him his name and shit and what he do. And he just was telling me about himself. And I'm like, okay. I'm instantly like, how you meet them type shit. He like, oh, I was out at a nightclub, Blase Skippy, just bumped into him. I'm like, oh, nightclub, bumped into him. Damn, nigga, that sound really familiar. Like me and the situation I had meeting their ass, man. Tell me more. He like, yeah, man. So, I met them at a nightclub, you know what I'm saying? I bumped into them. They just, you know, we've been friends ever since then, you know what I'm saying? And they're really good people, man. They help me with my bills all the time. I'm like, what? Help you with your bills, nigga? That's just like an odd comment to kind of say, nigga, what the fuck you mean helping with your bills? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna give y'all part 2. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna tell y'all the rest of the story, you know what I'm saying? Like this if y'all want part 2. I'll tell y'all the rest of the story, but I ain't about to tell this whole story if motherfuckers ain't liking this video because I ain't about to waste my motherfucking time. For real, for real. So, like this if you want a part 2. Comment down below too and let me know what y'all think gonna happen and what should I do at this point. You feel me? And guess where I'm at. Guess the state I'm in. For real, for real. If you know, you know.